Greetings, friends. New rebate checks are currently available to be claimed. Multiple states have recently approved new plans that will provide households with hundreds of additional dollars. These payments may be worth as much as $200. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, this coming Friday and every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch.
Madam Speaker, I yield 2 minutes to the gentlewoman from Oregon, Ms. Bonamici, who is a senior member of our committee and who is the ranking member of the Early Childhood, Elementary and Secondary Education Subcommittee.
The gentlewoman is now recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in support of workers and franchisees and in opposition to this harmful resolution. The bill we're debating today would reverse a rule of the National Labor Relations Board that clarifies who or what is a joint employer. Under this rule, employers can no longer use subcontractors or staffing or temporary agencies to block the opportunity for hardworking Americans to bargain for fair wages or safer workplaces. The Biden administration's joint employer rule will help workers and grow the middle class by restoring the NLRB's ability to consider an employer's control over an employee when determining joint employer status. This is not new. It was the law for decades. Also, I want to push back on the arguments that some of my colleagues continue to make that a strong joint employer rule threatens the franchise model. It does not. As a lawyer who formerly represented franchisees, I know the franchise model and I know how it works. A franchisor does not have an employment relationship with the franchisee's employees, and franchisors do not determine the terms and conditions of their franchisee's employees. It's the franchisee who runs the business and controls the employees. That's freedom. In fact, the rule actually helps franchisees because it discourages franchisors from trying to micromanage the franchisee's employees. In fact, as Ranking Member Scott has made clear, the NLRB has never found a franchisor to be a joint employer. Now, the chair mentioned this increase in expenses. Well, it's certainly not expenses of the franchisees. I would expect that a significant amount of that money has been lobbying against this rule and spreading misinformation about how the sky is falling for franchisees when, I repeat, there has never been a franchisor who's been found to be a joint employer. The rule works. Let's stand with workers and defeat this bill. And for these reasons, I oppose HJ Resolution 98, and I encourage all of my colleagues to vote no, and I yield back the balance of my time.
U.S. natural gas and power prices hit multi-year highs this past Friday ahead of extreme cold weather that's expected to bring record gas and oil demand. Lower gas supplies at a period of surging demand could test power systems in hard-hit areas. Winter storms in 2021 and 2022 caused widespread damage and power outages in many parts of our country because many power plants lack sufficient fuel to operate. But the average regular gas price in the United States seems to be dropping. This decrease continues a trend of falling gasoline prices in the past several months. When you compare current costs with prices at this time last year, a gallon of gas is about 20 cents cheaper today. A gallon of gas is 38.5% cheaper than it was in June 2022, when the average was a whopping $5 per gallon. According to Newsweek, car owners in Washington state may receive more than $200 if a gasoline rebate passes through the state legislature. Republican lawmakers propose a one-time rebate in response to the state's cap and trade program's gas price hikes. To lower carbon emissions, Washington state hiked gas prices last year, resulting in an excess of $1.3 billion in state revenue. So now GOP state representatives April Connors and Mary Dye are proposing to give the extra money back to car owners who felt the strain of skyrocketed gasoline prices. Washington State's gas prices are still among the most expensive in the nation, averaging approximately $4.06 per gallon. If the gas rebate passes, registered vehicle owners in the state would see a $214 check. Families with 2 vehicles would get double that, Representative Connor said. Her constituents, many of them senior citizens, routinely tell her the gas hikes cause them to make significant cuts to their grocery budgets because Washington State had a $1.3 billion excess. Representative Connors noted that the money should be given back to residents who shouldered the pain of the initial price hikes. However, according to Newsweek, some lawmakers are against a rebate going through. Senator Jamie Peterson, who sponsored the Cap and Trade program, said, "The rebate goes against the goal of the initial carbon emission hikes, which aim to get people to use less gas." The popularity of e-bike incentives is quickly becoming one of the best ways to convince Americans to adopt the cheapest, greenest transportation option out there. The Colorado Energy Office projected a 65% redemption rate based on similar programs in other states, but instead has seen a redemption rate of 87%, exceeding all expectations. The Colorado Electric Bike Incentive Program has been especially popular among low-income residents. The demand has been so successful that the CEO has compiled a wait list and has announced that there will be at least one more round of applications in February 2024. As of December 21st, 2023, more than 4,500 rebates have been used in 54 Colorado counties, saving residents over $5 million. Notably, 92% of low-income rebates were claimed. The e-bike incentive program is so popular that vouchers are like tickets to a sought-after concert. State officials report that vouchers are taken within minutes during the last 2 rounds of rebate offers. Colorado is also starting a statewide electric bike tax credit on April 1st, 2024. All Colorado residents can receive a $450 discount when buying a qualifying e-bike from an authorized dealer. These programs encourage Americans to use e-bikes instead of driving alone, reducing road congestion. They also show that electric bikes are not only practical, but also enjoyable. Many other cities are taking note of Colorado's successful programs. The city of Alexandria in the state of Virginia is urging the state to fund an e-bike rebate program. It has been confirmed that the city is looking into using grant funding to pay into an e-bike rebate program as early as this coming summer. Well, my great and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, this coming Friday and every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these weekly giveaways.